And thank you for watching my live. Wave, give me a wave if you are joining me live, or even if you're, following me later on. That's perfectly fine. I absolutely love to hear from you guys, your comments, your feedback. And for those of you that do not know me, I am a dietitian here in Michigan, and we have a beautiful snow-laden day at noon that we are enjoying. And once again, welcome to my live lunch with a dietitian. I do this live every Friday, just so you know, with topics of interest to everybody, mostly my clients, and a lot of times they have suggestions, so I bring it up. So guess what today's topic is? Today's topic is transitioning to a plant-based diet. And I know when we talk about a plant-based diet, it does get kind of challenging for most all of us. So my suggestion as a dietitian is, and what I have had success with and what I follow is the flexitarian diet, which actually was founded by a dietitian a few years back and gained a lot of popularity. I believe in the year 2019, it was voted as the number 3 diet here in the US. And I think it's a great way to transition to a plant-based diet. Otherwise, just even, stay as a flexitarian or follow the flexitarian diet, which I am doing. Or like I said, you can use this as a base to transition to your plant-based diet. So what is the flexitarian diet? So the flexitarian diet basically comes, or the word comes from flex, which means it's flexible, and vegetarian. So that's where this word came, flexitarian. And what basically it means is that you can still enjoy all your bounty of plants, vegetables, fruits, everything, and not have to give up meat completely. Like I said, when I'm seeing my clientele, and I say there are so many benefits to moving to a plant-based diet. I think the difficulty comes to do it cold turkey, and I definitely do not, like I said, I do not recommend it, because people then revert back, because then it gets hard. So what I am suggesting is gradually transitioning to a plant-based diet. Now, first, if you are, again, like I said, if you watched my last slide where I talked about the diet trends of 2021, one of the big trends is going to be, of course, a plant-based diet. So number one, when you are doing it, try to find or try to think, what is my motivation? I always ask people, what is motivating you? Because that is what's going to keep you going, right? So one of the biggest motivation for most people is weight loss, which is very true. You definitely see weight loss when you change or you transition even to a plant-based diet. Because now I do want to clarify one thing though for everybody. When I am talking about a plant-based diet, I am talking about a whole food plant-based diet. Like most of you know, I am very pro for foods from scratch. I say no, absolutely no to packages. Anything that we are opening, any sauces, salad dressings, those are all packed foods. So my mantra is say no to packaged food. So it's the same with even trying to transition to the plant-based diet, right? Because so many times I, in fact, have a few clients who have come to see me because they have gained weight on a plant-based diet. Now, so what is going on there? So you could potentially gain weight also if you were not making the right choices. So again, that's why I'm saying when I'm talking about plant-based, it's a whole food plant-based diet. No processed foods is what we are talking about. and that is what I believe in. For folks who are joining me right now, my name is Moushumi. I am a registered dietitian here in Michigan. I have my own private practice. I run multiple weight loss groups, many other groups, for diabetes, cancer, and so on. If what I'm saying is of interest to you, absolutely, please share my videos, make sure to comment, and message me if you would like to be a part of this group, or even for individual consult. Please do send me a message. And today we are talking about transitioning to a plant-based diet. How are we going to do it? What are some of my tips that would help you transition to a plant-based diet? Again, like I do want to make it clear, I myself kind of follow a flexitarian diet, which is a partial plant-based diet, because that's what suits my lifestyle. I'm able to keep my energy levels up, weight, not much fluctuation in my weight in the last 20 years, I've remained at the same weight. And so it's worked for my lifestyle. So do what works for you. But again, when you're transitioning, there are some tips that I absolutely think are very useful, and I am sharing those with you today. So first is, what is your motivation, right? Weight loss. Definitely you will see the weight loss or the weights come off, because meats, not only is it protein, but we also, even in cooking, there is so much of fat that is in there. So that is why you see the weight gain, versus when we are moving to a primarily whole food plant-based diet, what we are seeing is more fiber, more intact grains, legumes, things like that. So of course we tend to lose weight. The other thing that I hear a lot is, which now has become a global pandemic, is diabetes. So people with diabetes often come to me, and we do plant-based, we do our slow transition, and I have been so successful in reversing it with doing what I am doing. Like I said, a flexitarian partial plant-based whole food diet. And then the third one is cancer. I do see a lot of people trying to reverse because of cancer. And the fourth and the biggest one is, which I think, like I said, the reason I follow it is for my overall health. I just want to feel my energy levels out there. I want to feel good. And that's why I do what, is called like a flexitarian diet, where I'm not giving up, my eggs and my fish altogether. But yeah, I am focusing more on a plant-based diet. So again, how are we going to do this, right? How are we going to do the transition? So I say, when you're starting out, let's start. So in a week, just to do a calculation, in a week, we are doing 21 meals, right? So of that 21 meals, let's try to do maybe 25%, which is like 5. When we are starting out, let's try with 5 vegetarian meals in the week. So the biggest thing in starting a diet, I actually hate to call it a diet, it's like a lifestyle change actually, is, we want to set, like this weekend, today's Friday. So if you are planning to start it, go ahead and, like everything else, give it some time. Have a menu plan, sit with a pen and paper, or sit with your Google Docs, whatever you're comfortable, whatever media you're comfortable with, sit with that, and then write down, like I said, 5 meals, maybe 2 lunches, 2 dinners, and 1 breakfast that is going to be all vegetarian. See how it goes for like the next 2 weeks. And if you think, whoa, this is, easy, not a big deal, let's then transition to maybe like a 50% plant-based diet, which is about 10 meals, right? And then to 75. So basically what I'm talking about, guys, is transitioning gradually instead of doing it cold turkey. I've noticed works so much better, right? So again, the few things that you're going to notice also that I want to let you know when you do this transition, say dinner, you're doing a plant-based dinner, right? You might notice that you have a lot more on your plate. You're actually eating a lot more than when you were eating meats. Why is that? Because most of our plant-based foods are not as calorically dense as some of the meats. But guess what? They are high in fiber. They're enriched with your antioxidants, your vitamins, your minerals. So, and the good part about this plant-based diet is you can forget all about restrictive eating, right? You don't have to think. You can fill your plate bounty with fruits and vegetables and sweet potatoes and you can another reason why I'm very pro this is because it's like, gosh, I can eat so much more. I can enjoy so much more versus, when you're a meat eater, it seems like you have to be more restricted. You have to think about quantities and so on. So as long as you're doing unprocessed plant-based, you can really expand and you can have a bigger amount. So what are we doing? What are the things that we kind of want to fill up on, right? Because like I said, with plant-based, it's, you need more to kind of, you'll notice that when you're transitioning that you might be hungry. So, I need more food. So what am I going to do, right? So let's fill up, like I said, potatoes, not bad for you. Sweet potatoes, oh my God, they're packed. Legumes, your lentils, your beans, seeds, go in abundance with like your pumpkin, your sunflower seeds, your there is the soy, the tofus, and so many things that you can then kind of add to your meals. And of course, we'll be talking more about this. The only key, guys, is again, let's say no to any of the processing, because there is a lot, believe me, there is a lot out there in the market which is plant-based but is processed. So let's, like I said, if you are on that healthy journey, try to stay away from that. What else is going to get you full, right? So if you are cooking, say if I'm doing, I'm roasting my vegetables, or I'm cooking my vegetables, or I'm making, like say, sweet potato quinoa soup, that I put a bunch of vegetables in it. I made that yesterday. So along with that, I made sure I had a nice big salad. Now, raw vegetables also make you full, keep you full for a longer time. So make sure in your meals, like for example, the 5 meals, for example, that you are using, make sure that you do get, a good amount of raw vegetables in there too. So again, so you are still keeping full, right? So step by step, what are we doing? The first thing we're doing, say this weekend, you plan to start. First thing, we are taking a pen and paper and seeing how many meals. And also write down which days, like, for example, I like to do it alternate days. So, I might do like a Monday, and then I might do, Tuesday, Wednesday, I might have some fish or something. And then Thursdays, again, my vegetarian day. And then, I'll try to do one of the weekends also as a vegetarian. So depending on, again, suit your lifestyle, but kind of plan that out. Once you've planned that, the next step, guys, will be grocery shopping, right? So once you've got your meals planned, go to the store and make sure that you, like I said, get ample amount of your beans, your black beans, chickpeas. Oh gosh, there's so much. I get so excited when I'm talking about all these lentils and beans and things like that. But yeah, make sure you've got plenty of all your vegetables, your nut butters, or whatever. Talking about nut butter, I am going to be showcasing my homemade peanut butter. It is the best. Anyway, so yeah, think about those things. So form your grocery list. Along with the list, the third thing you want to look at is what you will be, if you are following what I am recommending, you will be cooking at home a lot more, right? Because again, we are say no to packaging. So make sure you've got like your blender, your processor, knives, cutting boards, things like that. If you're trying to portion out your meals, make sure you've got enough containers. So those are other things also that you need to prep when you are transitioning to a different lifestyle, correct? So make sure you've got that. So investing in those kind of equipments is absolutely the best thing you can do. So again, step-by-step meal plan. Make sure when you go grocery shopping, you've got ample amounts of that, and then invest in some equipment. And a big, and a big thing is make sure you've got your equipment. And the big thing is then do some research on some vegetarian meals. Invest in that. I mean, go on my site. I will often post different things on my site. So look up different sites to see what recipe sounds interesting. What is a good one? Because honestly, plant-based eating does not have to be boring. It can be actually the most flavorful, most interesting thing that you've had. So one of the biggest challenges when I talk to people that I thought I'd quick mention to you guys when we discuss plant-based eating, the biggest question I get is, whoa, what am I going to have for breakfast? Because, breakfast and eggs, right? Those are the two things a lot of people think. No, I am not suggesting any of those sugary cereals or anything. I want you actually to expand your palate. So try things like, and all of these recipes that I'm mentioning today, most of them you will find at my site, Dietitian Mokshumi. So please go in there, use the recipes. Nothing makes me more happier than people using my recipes. So the scrambled tofu. So instead of using your eggs, you just make scrambled tofu just like you make your eggs, with ample amount of vegetables. It's so good. All those herbs and spices. The other one that I recently featured is my oat khichdi. It's got the lentils, the beans, it's got whole wheat grain, which we call dalia in India. It's got the steel cut oats. I've added flaxseed. Perfect. You can make that in bulk. You can start your day with that, if you like that, and then maybe do even like a salad or something for lunch. So that one that I will be featuring actually this coming week is an omelet made with chickpea flour. That's another one I absolutely love. Tons of vegetables. It's made with chickpea, high protein, perfect for people who want to go on like a weight goal, if they have a weight goal that they're trying to reach, or for diabetics, or for people who just want to be healthy. So those are some of my suggestions. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this live today. And let me see if I don't do this really well. So pardon me, guys, but this is my homemade peanut butter. I just made that fresh. What did I use? Barely anything. This is actually my two ingredient is what I call. These are peanuts, just regular peanuts that I put in my processor. Use some flax powder. I did use some, if you like it sweet or salty, you can go ahead and use that. If you want, in fact, this is going to be, my husband has a sweet tooth, loves his dessert. So this is what his dessert is going to be tonight. So I did put some chocolate chips. So it's like a chocolate peanut butter. It is so absolutely tastes you will not have a stored peanut butter if you've made your own peanut butter at home. What did I do? Again, peanuts, just run it in your processor. It's going to kind of crumble. Then it's going to form like a little ball. Don't worry, keep running, give your processor a break, keep running it. And then finally, you'll see it's kind of becoming oily. Like I said, you can add your salt, sugar. I just, stay away from those. I just added a tad bit of maple syrup. I did add my flax, so it's so nutritious, so healthy. I am going to have it with my these gluten-free crackers that is by this company called Ancient Provisions. They sent me all these samples. This is a great one for anybody who's trying to be grain-free, nut-free, dairy-free. Really like it. I am going to put that in my comment, so no worries if you don't have it. Again, like I said, this with some chocolate peanut butter for dessert tonight. So desserts don't always have to be bad. It's all about cooking from scratch. Quick cooking took me 5 minutes, guys, just 5 minutes to make this. And once you've had it, like I said, you're not going to have the store-bought peanut butters. So good for you. Again, moderation is the key. Try not to do too much, but again, healthy fats, right? So hopefully you guys found this useful. Join me again next Friday for my live lunch with the dietitian. I love seeing you guys, and enjoy your weekend. Have a wonderful, happy, healthy weekend. Send me a text or message me if you guys want to join my group, my winter weight loss group. The 3-month program I was running is full, but I am launching the other one that we are starting from this coming week. So go ahead, send me a message, or for one-on-one consults too, you're more than welcome to send me a message. See you guys. Take care. Happy, healthy weekend. Bye now.